Hello out there. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your kind words. Oh, you guys are so awesome. You make me feel so great. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe, please. So I was over there at Sue's house, not really, Sue's channel. And she said something about Doria's security, how Meghan and Harry were providing that for them. And the question was, why didn't Thomas Markle get security? And it just started a windstorm of thoughts in my head. And I started thinking, I said, yeah, why didn't he get security? And I realized the reason why is because he was never going to ever be in the equation of her life with Harry. And it wasn't because of the paparazzi pictures. You can't tell me that was the main reason why she hasn't talked to her father in years, and them babies haven't seen Pawpaw. You know, my father is no longer here. And I look at my daughter and I think to myself, my God, I would loved for you to meet your grandfather. So here's the deal. I'm going to explain why she wrote him completely out of the script that she's writing. Her and Harry are dating, okay? They're dating, they're meeting each other's friends, or whatever the case may be. Then, all of a sudden, Harry meets Doria, the mother. And we saw it on TV, pictures of her and Doria and Harry, you know, hugging and stuff, like they've been knowing each other for years, like she, you know, like they're best friends. Doria and Harry, that is. But never through this, because now it's time for wedding time almost. You never see Thomas Markle, and then you don't even hear about him until the wedding starts, because everybody wants to know who's gonna walk her down the aisle. Okay? TMZ was like, who's gonna walk Meghan down the aisle? Okay? They were calling Thomas Markle, and Thomas Markle was like, listen, I ain't even got an invitation. I don't know if she's going to call me or ask me to do it, but, you know, I'm just going to be ready. This is me ad-libbing. And I just truly believe that he never got an invitation, or his daughter never said, Dad, I want you to walk me down the aisle. Show me. Show me the receipts. Here's the deal. Harry's dating her, okay? And in America, normally what you do when you get ready to marry a woman from America or certain countries, traditions, is that you go to the father. If the father is available, you go to the dad and everything, and you say, Dad, can I have your daughter's hand in marriage? And then he gives him whatever, and go from there. So I don't believe that Harry ever got permission. I don't think Harry ever got permission to marry her. Because if he had, we would have saw it. If he had, we would have saw the video, like we saw the video with Doria and him and her in that box having a good time, like they do it every weekend. Like, seriously. So you don't meet my father, but he's going to come to the wedding and walk me down the aisle. That's when you're going to meet him for the first time. But yet today, Harry has not met Thomas Markle. And for that, to me, You can't talk about him at all. He shouldn't bring him up in a sentence because you know nothing about this man, because Meghan hasn't allowed you to have a relationship with him. And if you were really trying to get to know who this woman was, then you would have got on a plane, flew to Mexico, like your brother said. Hold up. Wait a minute, Harry. Meet the dad first. Get to know the woman. But you have something to say about Catherine at any given moment. Shush. About their love story. He dated her. William dated her. He courted her. He wanted to make sure, probably, that will Kate want to be in this environment that I'm about to put her in, because it's going to be like nothing she's ever dealt with before. And it is a life of service. And you're in the public eye always, Catherine. Can you handle this? William is very smart. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's on a mission because he knows he's got to take care of Great Britain one day. No, not this one. This one gets in the book and starts talking about his brother and his wife. Why would you talk about the two people that support you the most, Harry? The woman you met? You know everything there is to know about Meghan. Everything. And what you should have pushed for, Mr. Harry, is for her to invite her family, her real people, not celebrities, the real people to her wedding so you could get to know more and more and more about her. But instead, you decide to go along with her porcupines. And then you push it off on us in a book. I'm getting off my subject. I'm going back. Oh, God, I love you guys. Thank you. So Harry never meets Dada. He never, that's what a little bit called. Dada. He never meets him. But you know enough about this woman to marry her. You know enough about this woman to invite her into your family and expect them to give her the ultimate respect, in which they did, and bring her in as a new member of the royal family. She was on the balcony. I'm going to say it again because there are some spectators out there. There's some Sussex squad that keeps talking about she's not on the balcony. Yes, she was, because he had to tell her to turn around 2 or 3 times. Listen, look, there's some stuff going on. Quit disrespecting people and turn around. I bet when he got home, he got a whooping for that. Trust. You invited her into your fold. Then when she gets in there, she starting trouble. You starts whining and whan. They messing with her, scared you're going to lose her. And do all this despicable stuff for a woman that you don't even know. Because you never met her father. Now, I may have said this already, but I'm going to repeat myself, so just hang in there, guys. We're going back to the docuseries really quick, okay? During the docuseries, Meghan explains to us how she's on the phone with her dad and asking him, is those paparazzi pictures true or not? And he says, no, I promise you, Meghan. He swears. And then she looks at, this is her story. She looks at Harry and says, Harry, he's telling the truth. So, it sounded like she needed to get confirmation before she said this. Well, we're going to get a car over there. We're going to get a plane over there. We're going to get you here right away. That never happened. She comes up with some cockamamie excuse why, and I'm going to tell you in a minute. But that never happens. So later, come to find out he did do it. And to this day, she's not speaking with her dad. And those kids of hers have not, I did say this already, have not seen their papa. Sorry if I'm not doing this video over, so you just got to hear it twice, okay? Just want to make sure I put that point in there because that bothered me. But why didn't she give him security then, since the paparazzi was all over him? Her dad took care of her. Her dad gave her the platform, pretty much what she has now. Not Harry. Harry has, this is his nasty platform. She was doing a lot better before this. But he gave her the money to go to schools and these elite schools and, you know, that she talks about in her Spotify. But she forgot to reach back and say, wait a minute, Daddy. You know, you brought me into this world. I love you. If they don't accept you, they don't accept me. But it wasn't they that wasn't accepting her. It was his own daughter. And you can't tell me that bleeds for him. And I heard that he is having some financial issues because he's had 2 strokes and his medical bills are insane. They just did a $100 million Netflix series and a $20 million book. And maybe she ain't got enough money because she is in that Montecito mansion and she probably need every little bit to help with the pipes and the water issues that Harry said that was going on in that. There's going to be a lot more going on over there. But now you got to worry about that because you decided that you want to be a civilian. You remember coming to America? It's like him going to leaving. You don't get those privileges anymore. I'm going off into something else. My point is that she was never going to give him security. She was never going to give him anything. She had wrote him out in the beginning while they were dating. Harry never meets him. Harry never meets her father to this day. Interesting. Listen, that's all I got, guys. I wanted to mention that on my last video, I said CNN about the Donald Trump water thing. It's SNL. It's SNL. I'm going to go ahead and post it. But there's this Trump impersonator. He's really good. He's really good. And it's a great little snippet. But I'm surprised they haven't done one on Meghan and Harry yet. They probably next because they're seeing how South Park is probably juicing up all the love from that skit that they did. And I'm sure they're next. And whatever else kind of comedy show that's going to start playing them because they're a fair game now. I think I'm done. Love you guys so much. I'll talk to you guys next week.